breaking news from Real America's Voice.
Welcome back to American Sunrise. Vice President J.D. Vance is at Walter Reed, and we have a live look at that right now, and we do want to tune in quickly.
They're taking good care of you? I don't think there's any place else in the world that does as good as they do here. Good, man. It's good to hear.
Yes, sir.
Keep at it. Good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am.
Good to meet you, man.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you,
He's
too.
going to join us.
Oh, he's joining us here? Okay.
He's covering both.
All right.
So this is Sergeant Walter.
What's up, man? How you doing? Hey. Good to meet you, man. Yeah? All right, so what do you got with this sleeve ink here? What do we got going on here?
I had a major surgery, so they took out my humerus and replaced it with metal pretty much.
Okay, got it.
You know, we were admiring the tattoo.
I was actually, I was admiring the tattoo here. You got a lot going on there.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah. So you're rehabbing your arm then? That's what you're trying to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sounds good. How's it going? I mean,
Good.
Yeah.
The doctors weren't expecting this much progress this fast, so.
so when was the original injury?
The tumor was discovered in November of 24,
Okay,
and then surgery was February of 25.
okay, got it.
So, a couple months ago.
Yeah. So are you down here? What are you down here every day?
Well,
3 times a week? What's the?
We did 9 months of
schedule?
chemo.
Okay.
When they found out.
Yeah.
Surgery was like in the middle of it, and then that was like every 3 weeks. I was in the hospital for a week.
I see.
And then this is 3 times a week now.
Okay.
So have you completed your chemo?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you feeling?
Good. Much
Yeah.
better than I thought it would.
Okay. Good.
Yeah,
And
it's definitely a rough road, but
Yeah.
okay. And are you done with treatment on that side of things?
I'm taking 1 small pill a day.
Okay.
But for the IV chemo, yes, sir.
Got it. Okay. That's good.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Trying to get back.
You're
Yeah.
going to have some of your energy back and all of that?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Yeah. Did you find, did it affect you? I mean, because you hear sometimes some people doesn't affect real at all. Some people really makes them exhausted. And
During it, yes.
Okay.
I was in the bed for probably a week. But after it, I was just ready to get up and get outside.
and get moving.
Yeah.
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 It's
I'm
good.
glad it's been such a beautiful fall then.
Yeah. So are you from here originally, or are you
I
just here
was
for treatment?
Born and raised in Virginia.
Yeah.
And then joined the regiment in 2019.
Got it. Okay. So when you're done with this, do you know where you'll go next?
I'm still going back to the regular.
Okay.
They still want me, so.
Okay, that's good.
The next steps are going to jump again.
Okay.
For that.
Yeah. Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah. We have some plans that are in motion.
I'm excited about it. Have you ever jumped out of an airplane before?
Yes, sir.
I think
Many
so.
times. Okay, so you're like an expert on it. Okay.
He said go back to jump.
Yeah. So she's wanted to jump out of an airplane for a long time, which I think is crazy. Happy wife, happy life. Well, we're gonna go with the Golden Knights.
I mean, it's obvious.
My reaction is to be like, I'm done. I'm done. It's done.
The beginning moments, your heart rate goes up, but once you jump out, there's nothing for it.
Okay.
Staring out.
All right.
So when Jimmy has our
So you spend the holidays up here?
Family's raised in Hooker, so
Oh, that's good. That's good.
one of the reasons why we treat him.
Well, it's good to see you, new woman. Good luck to you. So thank you for your service. That's right. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right.
One of our coolest aspects.
Oh, well. Hey, how are you?
Good morning, sir.
So nice to meet you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Sorry,
I'm
what's your
Jamie
name?
Bain.
Jane?
Jamie.
Jamie, nice
and
to meet
I'm
you.
the service chief for Prosthetics and Orthotics.
Okay.
So what we're known for is rapid turnaround.
Yeah.
So we got to return them to duty. So to make a prosthetic limb, we start out with casting them.
Okay.
So we use old school plaster Paris that gets the job done the best.
Okay.
And then our certified prosthetists, orthotists go into a lab. They pour it with plaster. It makes a mold, and we actually modify that. So
Okay.
we have to take away plaster and add in areas where they're bony. And then we make their first check socket. This is the first socket, and that's what goes up against their limb.
And what's this made of?
This is actually made of plastic, and so
Okay.
we can heat and change it.
Wait, so you'll use the plaster basically to make a mold of their leg.
Exactly.
And then you start, okay.
And then
got
we
it.
pour it, and it makes a positive model.
I see.
And then we use rasps to actually take that off.
Okay.
And then we get them in this plastic socket. So that's what's actually on them.
Sure.
And then, of course, everything underneath is a Lego that we put together.
Okay.
We
Wow.
can do that in an hour and a half.
Wait,
That's
you
amazing.
you can go from this to this in an hour and a half?
We can.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and so we have a very skilled team of technicians that help us out because we've got lots of patients. So
Sure.
as a clinician, we do that. So a patient will stay in this socket for a period of time, a couple weeks to a few, maybe 2 months. Once their limb has stabilized, meaning they're not changing volume,
Yeah.
we can finally get them in the socket they want, which is the carbon fiber sockets right there.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they're
And do they
much
get to-
lighter.
When you say changing volume, you mean like their leg just responds to having the cast on?
So their actual limb starts out very, very big, and then as they go through their rehab process, it shrinks down.
I see.
We have the ability, because we're right down the hallway, as soon as they lose the fit of the socket, meaning...
All right, we were just listening in to Vice President J.D. Vance visiting Walter Reed Medical Center there. It appears he is at a rehabilitation center alongside his wife, Usha Vance. He was speaking with some service members, some veterans. There you can see on your screen, taking a look at some prosthetic limbs for some of the veterans. We do want to bring in David Brody in Washington, D.C., Terrance Bates in our Denver newsroom, and one of our favorites on the show, Carefree Largo, to discuss this a little bit further. It's great to see the Vice President ahead of Veterans Day, Carefree, really taking the time to meet with them and have these types of conversations. It really goes to show how down to earth JD really is.
Well, and I tell you, I was not originally a huge supporter of J.D. Vance, but he has certainly shown what it takes to be president of this country. And I got to tell you, I couldn't have been more proud of what I saw this morning of him and his wife and being with the people that deserve it so much.
Yeah, Carefree. Good to see you, by the way. And you mentioned about potentially President J.D. Vance. The whole time I'm looking at him going, is that POTUS 48? Are we looking at POTUS 48 there? That's one of the things I'm thinking. Also, I thought it was interesting. I felt this whole video, the live video that we're seeing is fascinating, T. Bates, because we're really getting to see kind of a little bit behind the scenes, if you will. I know the cameras are rolling, but, you know, just to hear J.D. Vance kind of talk and kind of be in the inquisitive stage of kind of like how he's just talking to kind of regular Americans. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that strikes me, Care, is that the vice president obviously has a unique sensitivity to the challenges that some of these soldiers are dealing with, having been a former Marine himself, I guess once a Marine, always a Marine, but having served, he obviously knows the mental, the emotional toll that an injury, a traumatic injury like many of these soldiers are dealing with, takes on a soldier.
Well, and you know, beyond that, he knows the promises that were made to those young men before they ever took up arms and went in and got those injuries. He is very well aware of what this country owes those young men. And I would hope that he would be a person that would move forward in advancing how they get that care and how quickly they get that care. It would mean an awful lot to an awful lot of us.
It sure would, Carefree. We definitely need to do a better job of taking care of our veterans in this country. They literally are the reason for all of our freedoms. We so appreciate you being on the show and look forward to seeing you again soon, Carefree. We do want to bring in Dr. Gina quickly for a bit more reaction to all of this. Gina, J.D. Vance, I think, has done just such a phenomenal job as vice president. I don't remember seeing Kamala Harris doing stuff like this when she was vice president.
Well, it wasn't a value of the administration. You hear horror stories all the time from veterans about even really after President Trump did everything he could to fix the VA during his first term. Joe Biden managed to somehow screw it all up. We have one of our very own viewers. I won't say his name just for the sake of not disclosing private details, but one of our very own viewers, one of our favorites in the chat, who has been to hell and back with the VA over what happened under the Biden administration to his own father. And so it is just really nice to see an administration that embraces the values that Americans hold dear, right? This is an American value. This is not a partisan thing, right, Terrance?
No, absolutely. And David, if I could just kind of point out, one of the things that I noticed in this interaction, and shame on me for, I guess, not realizing it before, but you typically think of Walter Reed or when our troops, our veterans are in rehab, that it's for some sort of traumatic war-related injury. The gentleman that the vice president was talking to was dealing with cancer. Right. He's rehabbing from cancer, something that hits so many regular, average, everyday Americans. And so I think the lesson that I took away from this is that Walter Reed and our veterans veterans are dealing with so many different things, not just war-related or service-related injuries. And I think that's something that it just kind of hit me in my face. And I was like, wow, that's something that's something that could happen to anyone. But this soldier now has the resources to deal with it.
Well, and often
it needs to be more appreciated.
I know you didn't direct this to me, Terrance, but I just want to add before you comment,
go ahead.
David, that often cancer is a direct result of pollutants they've encountered during service. David, go ahead.
Fair.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say more ink needs to be shed, if you will, or written about this type of work that's going on at Walter Reed. We hear stories once in a while, but not nearly enough.
Absolutely. War Room is up next, everybody. Hug your children, love God, go boldly now. Celebrate our veterans.
Salute to our veterans.